Not a lot of sun this morning, but still nice and pleasant. Pond temps again all week, been up sort of 20 days, dropping a sort of 17.5, 18 overnight, not such cold nights. It's been a fairly pleasant week on the whole. Right, if you haven't already, please pop over here, smash like and a subscribe. Be much appreciated. Had a good few views on last week's video with James. Hope to get up there again soon once he's got the fish in, and I'll do another little talk with him, though he don't know it yet. Catch you on that, James. Right, so today I've just cleaned the lower part of the filters, the gravity part, vortex, answer and the upflow. I did have somebody comment the other day, why don't I just buy a drum filter? Well, pond husbandry we call this. I don't mind looking after my pond the way it is. It takes me in total, summertime, about an hour a week. I drop the vortex a couple of times in the week, maybe the upflow twice a week, or a couple of times in the week on the vortex and answer. I'll drop that, and the weekend, so say 3 times a week I'll do that one. I'll drop the upflow twice a week, give that one a boil, and I'll do the Eazy pods once. Well, in total it probably only takes me about an hour, if that. It's not a difficult job. I've got to change a little bit of water anyway, so the water, 2 podfuls, because I only boil them once, only boil the upflow once, and a vortex full of water twice, upflow twice. So that's the amount of water that I do change in a week, but only through cleaning the filters. Now I can put up with the hour of husbandry. It doesn't bother me. I mean, do I want to spend £2.5 grand on a drum? I mean, I'm not going to say I wouldn't fancy one, but I wouldn't spend £2,500 on one, simple as that. If I was going to have a drum, I'd just build one. Terry. Alright? I'd be after a set of your plans, but I've got no intention at the moment. Quite fine as it is. As you can see, I'm topping the water up. The piss filter's been running fine all week. It's struggling a bit because I haven't got the pressure water. I'll show you on the spray bar in a minute, but I've come up with another idea to get a more even distribution of water in it, plus also to give me some more planting area in it. I've got to put some more mind your own business in it later. I've still got some left in the tray up there. I've got to wash all the roots of that off, and it is laborious. But we'll pop over and have a look at the piss filter a minute and just see what the slight problem is. It's running enough water. It's barely getting to the end, but it's running enough water, but it's not distributing it enough over the top of the baskets. I need to do something there. I've got a little plan for that. That'll be next week, another upgrade to it, and I reckon I'll be happy with it then. It's flowing what I said it was going to be flowing, about 2,500 litres, or 2,000 to 2,500 litres I think. It's a good steady flow. I've timed it filling the bucket up on the end, and I'm quite happy with the amount it's flowing, but it's just not coming out evenly. So I'll take the camera over a minute, we'll catch the pond temperature on the way over, and we'll have a look at that. Well, as you can see, we're at 18.8. It's only just 9 o'clock in the morning. I didn't look when I first came down this morning, but I don't think it would drop below 18. Right, let's pop you over on the bit of deck in here a minute, and we'll have a look at what's happening with the piss filter. Okay, so here we are. I've got a new spray bar on it. I'll go in for a close-up in a minute so you can see it. Right, this is the flow that's coming out of it. Okay, I'll give a full span of it, but as it gets down the end, just because it wants to run downhill a bit, it's under gravity, right at the very end here, I can only get one of the nozzles to run there. That said, I can get 2 of them to run, but it's been a week, and the fly larvae that's gathered up in that pipe is unbelievable in that 1 week. I've had a brush down for it already this morning, and what came out, I'm going to have to put the pressure washer with the cleaning jet down the bottom drain and flush that through. But yeah, it's flowing what I want it to flow, but I need it better over the top, more evenly spread. get more of the media wet. It is spreading out well underneath those foams, which I haven't cleaned for over a week, and I'm not going to clean them. They were underneath when I still had the other bit of foam over the top. I didn't clean them then, I just took the top off and left them, so they're already a bit dirty. We're already gone through one layer of foam. But this here's clean water going into it now, or water that's been through the Eazy pod. As you can see, the moss is definitely taken off. Got some nice yellow flowers here on the monkey face, but this moss is really doing well here. Yeah, but mind your own business is looking a little bit yellow, but barring that, not bad. Yeah, that mind your own business there. A little bit yellow, but it is growing. Again, this could be something that's missing in the water because there's so many plants. Right. There she is in all her beauty. You can imagine that all covered in moss. But I'm going to do a little trick next week on the top, which means I'll be able to plant the top out, so hopefully this will be an improvement to that. I'm on the new camera today. Yes, I've got a new camera. Lovely new toy. Alright. So, hopefully there's no wind coming over. I've got a dead rabbit on the microphone. Well, I'll probably catch up with you tomorrow when I do a bit more filming, because I'm going to have to put in the resolve again. It's time to top that up 1 month. We'll have a bit of an update on the clay. That last week, what went in, the mess it caused, how long it lasted and so on. But we'll do that tomorrow. Got some other things to do today. So I'll catch up with you next day. Just a quick personal ad. I've got this stuff for sale on eBay from the channel. I've got the temperature plaques there at the back, temperature and humidity in red and black. I've got keeping water ones here, red and black. They're on eBay at the moment. We've got some clocks. They're indoors only, but they're painted by my better half. I've got the Eazy pod caps and center discs. They come with their cable ties, and I've just done this one this week. Hopefully by the time this video goes out, these should be on there. This is a mirror, as you can see. Right, plastic again, but I should hopefully have these on in mirror, red and black as well. Okay, they should be on eBay by next week as well. So there you go. Just a little bit of a selection of the stuff I've got for sale on eBay. Bit of a slightly better ad and stuff not related to koi pond, koi and koi ponds. Right, catch you all in another bit. Okay, right. There, that's some goodies I've got for sale on eBay. Alright, I'll put some links in the description down under here to them. Some nice stuff. I do like the new Mirror Plaques. They're very nice. As I said, they'll be available in red and black as well. Few in number at the moment, see how popular they go. I do like the keeping water ones as well, because that's the name of the game, people. Right. Chemicals in the pond. So this week, looking at the diary and everything, I've got to put this in. Right, need a little bit of a top up of this, and looking in the vortex, the cable that goes down to the pump in there, that's usually a good indicator to me. Yeah, I've got some stringweed around it, not a lot, but it's starting, so I need to top that up. Everything is bicarb, yeah, need to put some more of that in. Got a new bucket in there as well. But also time of the week again to chuck some more of this in. Now, I can't throw all three in on one day, so I'm going to start with the resolve. I'm going to put that in today. I'm going to wait a couple of days before I put this in. I'm going to go straight over the bicarb. That should be fine. There's my Chag having a bit of a fit, as he does. Mostly does it after being fed, but he's done that for years. Right, this, yeah. Well, last week, what did it do for the pond? Well, it might well have added to the minerals in the water. Did it do anything for the water quality? Nah, bloody didn't. But it didn't last year when I used it either. But I'll go through, I'll top this up, I'll use the bag up, I'll go through it, do it weekly, as it said. It was cheap, so I'll give it a go. I'm still looking to see the outcome on the Koi clay, because that doesn't whiten the water like this. In honesty, the water was shitty for about 20 hours, in truth. It took 24 hours to clear fully, where it was back to a point as it was before. After 20 hours, I could see all the fish at the bottom of the pond. It was clear, but it took 24 hours for my filters to strip it out. Now that might well be the problem here, my filters stripping it out too quick. But I can't turn the filters off, it runs through everything. So I'm kind of stuck with that, but I don't know with the Mediclay. I know people use clay for years. I'm one of the ones that hasn't. Right. So I'm going to go getting on with that stuff. I've had a thought overnight what I'm going to do about the top of the piss filter. I'm going to put a water tray on top of it that holds the water and lets it fills up and lets it dribble out more evenly on the top of those trays, top of the baskets. That's my main problem there. I'm not going to even cover. All the stones are wet in underneath as it goes through the foam, but I don't want the foams on it. I want the water coming out. It would be nice to have plants along the top of it as well. And if what I'm thinking of works, it'll look nice as well. But more on that next week. I should have the bits here for that then. Right, a little bit on filming next week. Now, I normally film, as people know who've I've been round to, I normally film my videos with just a little camera like this, Panasonic jobby. Been beating around for a few years, done a lot of videos. Nice camera. Now I like the Panasonic stuff. Bit of tape and stuff's on it because I like a bit of foam over the front. You know what the old wind rattles like. Now I've got myself a new camera that you're on at the moment, and as you notice I've got no lapel mic now. I've got a furry slug on it. So I'll flip this one on a second, give you a quick look at that. Now, if people want to know a little bit more about filming, please mention down in the comments and I'll hand out some filming tips on filming your pond and such like. I know a lot of people just do it with a phone, which is fine, and edit it up straight up and pop it straight on. A lot of other people want to be a little bit more professional. We've got the gear, but not quite sure what to do. We'll go into that next week, but first tip I'll give you is get a damn polarizing lens for the camera. Alright, got one on that one. It makes a hell of a difference trying to video the fish, especially if it's in the open air. Right, I'll give you a quick look at the camera I got up here. New toy, see. So, this is the little beastie I'm on at the moment, which is an upgrade from my old camera. The old camera was nice, but it'd only do 720 HD. This is full 1080, not a 4K. But we'll go into a little bit more on the filming next week if people want to know about it. If you don't want to know about it, just bloody say so. It's not a problem. But I thought some people might want to know a little bit more about it. Right, back to me on the step down here. So, a nice little camera this is. Right, if you do want to know a little bit more about filming, say so down in the comments and I'll give you a few hinters on some of the gear I've got here, because I've been into photography for quite a while and videoing. Could always do all that really well. Videoing's really just come in with the koi ponding, barring the odd bike video and that I used to do. But I do know my way around the camera and how to use it. So next week, a bit on the camera if you want to know, I'll be doing a tray for the top of the filter, which should be interesting. I think people have liked the way I finish that off in the end, if it works. It's another if it works. And I'll let you know more on what's happened when we chucking all these chemicals in. So if you haven't already, smash that like and subscribe down here. I've got to visit the James as well again. He wants to see me. He's on the scrounge, no problem with that. Got to be up to see him, so I might get a chance of a bit of video there, but we'll see. If it isn't in next week's, it'll be in the week after's. Right, so smash that like, subscribe, whichever you like, thumbs up, thumbs down. I'll catch you all next week in another video. Bye for now.